Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso on SABC3. Now, I'm always looking for new ideas to redecorate and make my living space look fresher. Now, what do you do when you want to do that like me, but hey, budget day, yeah, bolaya, because it's the end of the month and you know you just got paid, but you debit already. Well, you don't have much money to do it with. Then you just trust Matana Katz, who is of course our decorating guru here on set, and she shows us how to make a beautiful picture frame that you can use to decorate in your own living space on a low budget.
We're back in a very busy workshop this morning to get creative. We are doing DIY design today. Now, something that I think irks a lot of people is you go and spend money on a beautiful print. Then you go and spend almost more than that getting it framed to get the desired technique, when there are options available to us to take us some part of the process, or we can do it all ourselves and achieve spectacular results, as can be seen around Matana and myself. Matana, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm very excited. I'm loving the prints that we've got here, but I'm loving the settings as well. What are we making today?
So we are doing a DIY floating frame. And this is a huge trend right now that can be seen all over social media and on the internet. And what's great about it is that framing in general is super expensive. Yeah. It's just, sometimes, as you said earlier to me, it can actually cost more than the actual print,
I know.
Which is terrible. So this is a great alternative to save money, and something that after the finished look actually looks so modern and expensive.
Yeah.
But it's actually a very cheap DIY to do.
We love those kind of cheats. We love them.
So the first thing we are going to need is this rebate frame, okay?
Rebate frame.
A rebate frame, which you can basically get at any framing place or
art store,
place.
yeah.
Exactly. I got mine at the Framing Center in Wynberg. And what's great about it is that once you've chosen your image, you will then phone a framing place or center, and then you'll say to them, okay, so I'd like the frame to be this size, obviously because you have to leave the mounting space. So they'll have everything ready for you. So you get a rebate frame with flexi pins, which are these little things
tags,
here, and
cool.
they fold up and down. You get the glass, you'll get a backing board, and then you can even ask them to help you out with foam core and the mounting board as well, which we'll go through now in a moment.
Okay.
This is foam core strips that you can have cut to size already to fit your frame.
Cool.
All right. Then we've got a knife, a little brush, a blade, and then a ruler, a pencil, some scissors, some masking tape, and some double-sided tape, adhesive glue, some wood glue, and then a cloth to clean the glass, because finger marks are not great.
You do not want, especially after you've put everything together, you don't want to be coming across those.
Exactly.
Okay,
no,
let's
that'd be
launch
terrible.
right into this. Where do we start?
So we've cut these ready to size, and we're going to be gluing them with the wood glue. So you can stick that now inside the frame. We put our glass down first. That's a very important part. Glass inside first. Now, what the foam core strips do is they help protect the glass and create the actual box in the frame. Now, when you get your foam core strips, you will also get a foam core piece. Exactly. It's like about 5 millimeters, and this is actually going to help create that floating effect of this DIY floating frame.
So it's going to give us our 3D edge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can get any of the framing centers or anything to actually cut it ready-made for you. This has to be the size of the image.
Okay.
So the mounting board's separate. This is the size of the image. They like, especially if you're doing DIY floating frame, it's important to ask them to cut it at an angle, okay? So when you stick the smaller side down onto the mounting,
you've got
that goes on top,
shadow,
exactly, creates the shadow. So when placing, always make sure it's bottom heavy, okay? That's just a general rule of thumb with all frames.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep an even space in between. Does that look even to you?
A little bit more this way, I think.
To you?
A touch.
There we go.
There we go.
And then we're gonna just shift
Make
it so it's bottom heavy.
Cool.
Okay, done.
Lovely stuff.
Okay, press it down so it sticks nicely.
Lovely stuff. Okay, so we've got our relief.
Now we're going to take our double-sided tape.
So this is one of our side pieces. And obviously we're doing this because you don't want to have glue coming into contact with the surface of the actual...
Hold that for me, please.
There we go. The print itself. Keep that nice and clean. Cool.
Okay, so another trick to teach you. So once you're stuck, it's actually quite easy, especially if you have nails.
Yeah, I know. I was going to leave you to do that part of the process.
So just lift it up.
Cool.
So you lift up the top piece like that and put it aside. And now these, you only go up certain points. You lift it up to like there, all right? And then you're going to just fold like that. So now, very carefully, once again, we need to make sure this thing fits perfectly on that. Does that look good?
It does look good, yeah. Well done.
Okay. So, and now you just peel off like this.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And like that.
Falls beautifully into place.
Perfect.
Oh, well done, Matana. Okay, so we've got our
this is like
normal cardboard backing board.
Okay, so we have the finished process that we now are going to slip into here. Okay.
Man, fits in nice and snug. Let's fold down our little clips. And dun dun dun, we have our spectacular finished product. Is it the right way around? Yes, it is.
Yay!
Congratulations, Matana. Thank you so much. That is awesome. So you don't have to go out there and spend a huge fortune framing the prints and the pictures and the photos that you love. This is a great way to create something that is really high-end, a lovely effect, and it can be done on a shoestring budget, and you can have fun doing it in the process.
Exactly.
High five, girl. Boom. That is lovely stuff. What do you think, eh?